Justice Chandrachud's swearing in is a historic moment. It is for the first time that the Indian judiciary will see a son following in his father's footsteps to occupy the highest seat. His father, Justice Y.V. Chandrachud, was the longest serving CJI for 7 years between 1978 to 1985. Sworn in by President of India Draupadi Murmu, Chandrachud will have a 2-year term in the CJI's office. Not only will he have the longest tenure for a CJI in a while, he will also be the youngest one in office in the past 10 years. Whether he conquers or dissents, either way, his judgments evoke a keen interest. His verdicts are an assertion of constitutional principles, stressing on acceptance of diversity and inclusivity, and speak of him as a true liberal who is extremely sensitive and empathetic towards marginalized sections of society. Here, he chooses to indulge in a deliberative process with the executive nudging and not that to follow judicial orders. This is how the 50th Chief Justice of India, Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, is defined by his college mates, law teachers and bar as well as bench colleagues. However, the son has, through his verdicts, displayed the big generation gap between him and his father. In 2017, Chandrachud in the right to privacy case or the case Puttaswamy judgment overruled his father's verdict, infamously called the emergency verdict. The 1976 judgment, in which the senior Chandrachud had conquered, upheld the emergency proclamation by the then Congress government led by Indira Gandhi, curtailing fundamental rights of Indian citizens assured under the Constitution. A year later, in 2018, D.Y. Chandrachud once again dissented from his father's 33-year-old verdict on the constitutional validity of Section 497 of the Indian Penal Code, which declared adultery provision as unconstitutional. Though the COVID pandemic became a reason for courts across the country to resort to online hearings in March 2020, Chandrachud saw this moment as an opportunity to push the transparency in court hearings. With the top court still reluctant to make its proceedings public, the E Committee, under this guidance, framed live streaming rules and circulated it to all the high courts, giving them the discretion to adopt them. Months later, 6 high courts embraced them and went live on their respective YouTube channels. Last month, finally, the top court too streamed proceedings of its constitutional benches. The E Committee is also working to develop an exclusive national platform to live telecast all court proceedings.